going on, you guys? Team Budget here, and today we are out in the wilderness and we have Michael, Big Mike, giving us a deck profile. You want to tell him what deck you're playing?
I'm playing pretty much level 3s into whatever. Level 3 Dragoons.
Is that literally the deck?
That's pretty much it. So I guess Burning Abyss, Phantom Knight, Dragoon.
Alright, so you want to say anything before we start or what?
No, shout out to Team Budget. Of course, shout out to one of the other small YouTuber, YGO Penguin. Rest in peace. And then Comic Con Matt. Thanks to my friend Mustard, Team Budget's sister, that she got me this.
Alright.
So let me start off with the hand traps. I just played 4 hand traps. It should be 3 hand traps only, but I feel like I need to kind of play this because just the matchups in my locals have been pretty nutty. So I need to play Effect Veiler. So I cut this down to 2 and added to an extra Effect Veiler. So, but other than that, if I didn't have the locals that I did, I would just play 3 because you could also summon him and then kind of go off because it's a level 3. The bricks in the deck, of course, the Dragoon targets, Dark Magician, Old School, Red Ice Darkness, Black Dragon before the errata, before the black. So
It's the only way, the only way.
Yeah, it's so good, so good. Had to play the bricks. They're not secret, so sorry about that. So tour guides.
I do like this one though.
I don't know why, and this is kind of more of a superstition. I always play 1 common out of, like, if I have a playset of a card, I always play 1 common. I went to a regionals where I was playing the 1 common and I always kind of saw it, so I was like, maybe it works. And to be honest, I have seen tour guide every single hand. Is just so good.
Oh, weird
So
superstition.
it's more superstition, but I'm gonna keep it going. I don't like gold, so I just play all the rares. So I have this one, I believe is Libic, 2 Farfa. Shout out to Farfa YGO back in the day, and then Graph and Seer. 2 Seer, and then I know this is a really bad ratio for Skarm, but I played 3, and a lot of people play 2, maybe even 1, or even cut it. But I need kind of like just the discard fodder, discarding on your opponent's turn with Dragoon, and then being able to search at the end with Tour Guide, and, you know, kind of gives you follow-up plays. And then of course the mandatory Graph and Seer to get your full combo going.
Okay, cool.
PK package, I kind of overdid it, but I feel like it works really well. So I play the 3 boots, the 2 cloak, and then the 1 gloves. The only reason I play him is because, I don't know, I love deck thinning and drawing into better cards. So I just kind of dump him to dump another one and then to search. So that's kind of, you know, a card already, 2 cards already deck thinning and drawing into better cards. So that's the PK engine. This is, of course, is going to get a lot better once come Halloween. Halloween got the sneak peek, and we're going to get the, I believe, helmet or a few more PK cards.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really good. I'm looking forward to that. These are my extenders. I'm going to start with my best extender. I love this card. This card chain blocks Tour Guide. So if you normal summon at level 3, normal summon, you get to special summon from your hand. And of course, it causes a chain link. So you go Tour Guide, effect chain link 1, and then this one chain link 2, and then your opponent can't ash you. So this works as a chain blocker, and it helps you go into a full combo, which I'll show towards the end of the video. But this card is so good. I run Rhoda, and he's switchable through Rhoda, and I also run a lot of cards. But this card is just so good. It's so like, and you can, I believe you can do it more than once. So just bring him out and go into your combo. This deck, I feel like it's mandatory, just because with the Burning Abyss Link, you can dump him as a cost, and this one just kind of lets you play around in kind of Nibiru. You can still set up a semi-okay board with this if you get Nibiru. So this one, I feel like it's mandatory. A lot of people tell me that I'm kind of foolish for playing it, but I like it. I like it's just a great extender. So here's some more extenders: Psychic Engine, and then the Danger Engine. So just a few level 3s. You can summon him, special the Kagemusha Knight, so, or discard, so you can special as well. And these kind of just special themselves when there's a level 3, in case they ask your tour guide, which is like, you know, rest in peace. Another brick, but I feel like it's needed. Sometimes their opponent's only out is either Harpy's Feather Duster, Back Row Destruction, or going into their extra deck. And this, just preventing them to going into their extra deck is always just amazing. You know, they can't Phoenix, they can't Unicorn, they can't really go into their kind of outs.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it for the monsters. It's a heavy monster lineup. I only have about maybe like 6 spells and traps. So we'll just go right into them, but it's very small. Monster Reborn, just because it's, you know, an amazing card. Foolish Burial, another amazing card. One of Rhoda. These are all kind of just one ofs except for this one, but this one is like heavy cost.
Yeah.
The thing with this card is I've drawn it as a tame tide, as a tour guide. And what's really cool about drawing this one, which is not cool, but let's say you brick because you think you drew this into brick, but it's not. The thing is, with your edge imps, you can always stack a card on top of your deck, put your brick back into the deck, and then you can bring it back out with your Predator Plant. So let's say you drew this and you're deciding, well, should I go into Red Eyes Fusion or should I just go into my full combo? Well, you don't have to think about that. You dump Edge Imp, you stack this to bring out Edge Imp, and then now it's back in the deck. So you go into Predator Plant, dump this, you can still go into your full combo. So I've done that a lot where I'm like, you know what, I drew this, that sucks. Now I can't go into my Union Carrier, but you know what, I have Edge Imp, stack this, special Edge Imp, search it with Union Carrier. So
nice.
That's another reason why I like the Edge Imp, is because it lets me put my bricks back into my deck because they need to be searchable. Okay, and then the only traps are these. Again, this one helps you go into Union Carrier for your full combo, so you can end up in Union Carrier. If not, then you just search for a Fog Blade, but this is pretty, it's been working a lot.
How beautiful they look though, holy crap.
Yeah, they look gorgeous, they're really good. So let's go into the extra deck. I think this is the best card in this deck because it lets you go into so many plays. So I play 2 of, because I can just go straight into him with 2 level 3s. He dumps as a cost, and then the secondary effect is he gains the attack, but that's not really it. If you go in, and if you're going second, dump Farfall, banish maybe a problem card, or if you're going first, lets you set up. So that's a really good card. Going into Predator Plant, of course, one of your win cons is if you dump your Red Eyes Fusion, dump your bricks, which your deck thinning already right there, 3 cards if you didn't draw any of the bricks, and then go into Dragoon. So, which I will go into next, of course, Dragoon. And sorry if OCD people out there, I'm not going through all the links first. Next is Link Spider. There's a few room and tech choices that I wanted to do. For this one specifically, I wanted to make sure that my Bardish was live at all times, and sometimes it's a normal token, it's not live. So if I need to go into more like rounded choices like a Phoenix or a Masquerina or something else, not Masquerina, but I can go into him and then go into something else to Link climb easier. Union Carrier, I feel like that's a win con all of its own. You know, Domain's out, and you know that was such a powerful card. You know, Domain Lock was such a powerful card back in the day, and just locking your opponent out of the extra deck is just really good. Plus it busts your Bardish into a little bit stronger instead of just being beaten over by 2100. Masquerina, if you don't go into Union Carrier for whatever reason you can't, you just go into IP Masquerina, and then you have a disrupt on your opponent's turn, so you can either Unicorn or Phoenix or whatever you need to do to go into IP Masquerina, and then yeah, so just lets you go off on that. I do have the Unicorn engine, or not the Unicorn engine, but the Nightmare engine. It's just these 2 really good cards, backward removal, and then again just removal in general. And then Bardish, really good card, lets your combos go off and everything. So it's kind of the only reason I'm playing this deck, to be honest. Boral Sword, you swarm the field, so you can go to Boral Sword for games. This will also let you get over Dragoon, so it's just a really good card in general. This one stops Nibiru. I kind of don't really go for it. In my locals, not everyone plays Nibiru, so this is a really good card to go into if I know my opponent has Nibiru, which since I don't, I'll have to wait till it's game 2 or game 3. But it's just a good card in general. I can't wait for the reprint in gold. So my only rank 3s are these. This is for to extend into my combo. This one is to trigger my Bardish because I want to be able to pop a card on their side of the field and then pop another one with its own effect. And then Dante because it's a Burning Abyss deck. And then I rarely go into Dante, and I was thinking about running the rest of the Dante package, which is Beatrice and the Pilgrim. But I ended up cutting him out for the IP Masquerina and the Appaloosa. But I rarely go into it, but I mean, sometimes just that alone, you can just loop the Burning Abyss combo over and over again, kind of help you draw into your win con or into another out. So that's pretty good. It's a 1-card combo or 2-card combo with extenders. So I'll just show the 2-card combo because you usually have 2 level 3s already on the field, but let's just do the 1-card combo with my common tour guide.
Okay.
So just tour guide, summon tour guide.
Show us where she could take us.
Yeah, let's see how far she can take us. So, and of course, you're starting off with 5 cards in your hand. So, with any other extender, you can go pretty deep. So, activate tour guide. Tour guide's effect is gonna special graph. from here. No other cards in hand, nothing else needed. Link into the rank 3, which I said was your main card. Activate effect, pay cost. We're gonna bring out Seer. Or sorry, no. Summon, and then activate Graph's effect to bring out Seer. Make sure it's in one of the link zones so it doesn't get destroyed. At this point, you can link into a 3. And of course, we're gonna go into Bardish, one of the greatest cards to ever be printed. I'm looking forward to look into gold. It could be either zone, so either zone is good. Activate Seer's effect, special summon this card.
Cherubini.
And Cherubini, and then a Cherubini effect to dump. Now, like I said, we're going off of just one card, but at this point, I'm just gonna dump Edge Imp. That way we can go into a little bit of a bigger combo. Doesn't matter what I shuffle. Now we're gonna activate effects. Of course, hopefully it doesn't get ashed, but if it does get ashed,
you still have like 4 of the cards in your hand.
Yes, I do. So I'm going to, like I said, I like to deck thin. So if I feel like my opponent has like an out or something, I might just not deck thin. I might just go straight into the combo. Him, and then set my Fog Blade. If I had another extender, I might just set the Phantom Knights Shade Brigandine, but if I don't, then I'm just gonna set Fog. And at this point, I think Fog will be best because we're only gonna go into Dragoon now. This one banishes, so banish to bring out, to dump that Cloak, and then banish Cloak to get Boots. At this point, and I don't know why I shuffled, at this point you can just special summon him, and here's your Dragoon, right? So we go into Predaplant. Predaplant's effect, dump. I'm not gonna pay cost right now, but I'm just gonna dump straight into Dragoon. Now I always the hard way because I played an Argus player and it was pointing here and he sent it back. There you go, perfect, thank you. And then again, if you had an extender, you could probably extend. If you had one more monster on the field, you could have extended into Union Carrier. So, but this is just a 1-card basic combo. If I had any other extender, let's say you play E-Tallies for my Psychics, even Monster Reborn or anything else, you could have ended in a combo. And let's just rewind a little bit back. And let's say we did have the extender, 1 card in hand, special summon him, you know, place the top card of your deck, Edge Imp, and then from here we can go into Levier. And then Levier lets you summon one from the banished zone. So Levier, doesn't matter what you detach, he's gonna get linked off. Let's just say bring him back, right? And then in the case that I did have the extender, like for example, a card to stack for Edge Imp, I wouldn't be searching him. I'd be searching the, I think it was, yeah, Brigandine. So at this point, you can go Brigandine, special, and then these two go into a Union Carrier. And then Union Carrier attach. This goes into your Predaplant. And then at that point, I might have misplayed it. I think the zones would have been better here, but and then at this point you pay cost to bring out your Dragoon. And that was just with just 1 extra extender. You're starting out with 5 cards, Tour Guide, 1 extender, 3 cards in hand. It could be an Ash, it could be something else, or it could be something to help you play in the next turn. Or it could even just be more extenders for the next turn. Monster Reborn brings this back. It's pretty strong.
So very versatile.
Yeah, very versatile, and it can also break boards. The reason you can break boards a little bit is because, of course, Bardish can destroy back row or destroy cards by bringing him. And another way to be able to break boards is with Farfa. You summon him, send Farfa, get a problematic card out, or make him, make him waste a negate on that. So it's been pretty good. All right, guys, keep it budget.
Dang, you heard it from him. Keep it budget, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. That way you don't miss content from this guy, because he's come up on his channel so many times. He's done megalith. I'm gonna like showcase all the videos that he has on the channel, like down below in the description. If you guys want to check it out, you guys want to see his other decks. Yeah, so top 8 Michael right here.
Top 8, top 9.